Hello everyone, welcome to Mon Spirituality. Today's reading we're going to look into who you really are. This could be very different to what you are right now because we're going to look into who you are at the soul level. There are three pals over here. Please take a moment, meditate on these images and use your intuition to choose the pal. You could also pause the video to meditate on them. And when you're ready, we'll begin with the first pal. Welcome, Pal 1. It's an honor for me to do a reading for you today. So today's reading, we're going to look into who you really are. Before starting, Pal 1, if any of you are interested in a personal reading, you'd like to learn tarot cards, or if you'd like to join my Patreon page where you'll have access to exclusive 18 plus readings, you can find all the details in the description below. Okay, so let me now invite your guardian angels, spirit guides, your angels, to please come to me, please speak to me, please guide and tell me who Pal 1 really is. Please guide and tell me who Pal 1 really is. Pal 1, please close your eyes, meditate on this question while I'm shuffling the cards, and that's going to help us to connect better with the energy. Okay? Pal 1, who you really are. Who are you? This reading, I find it really interesting because, sometimes we all, with time, kind of change and our perception about life change, but who we are at the core, that kind of remains the same. So here it's kind of like a remembrance from the angels of who you really are. Okay. I hope this is fine. Okay. Right, so we first have here Justice, Six of Swords, Workaholic, Confusion, Sun, Three of Swords, and image number 48. Okay. Right, Pile 1. I'll just tune into the energy here. Before starting Pile 1, if you do resonate with this reading at the end, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe and help grow this channel. It would mean a lot. Thank you. So, first of all, Pile 1, I am seeing a lot of polarity within you, where basically I'm seeing that life has thrown at you beautiful things and also very painful things. So it's kind of a little bit where your life has been influenced a lot because of the external circumstances. But I'm going to try to focus on your inner self because that's who you truly are. Okay. The Sun card is every tarot reader's favorite card. It's the most positive card, most bright and vibrant and radiated card here. Okay. And that's how I'm feeling with your energy. So your soul is actually a very, very happy soul. That's how you are supposed to be, and you kind of feel the fullest. You kind of feel complete when from within you feel the happiest. I don't think it takes a lot to make you happy because you already have this type of energy within you. Okay, you're more like a happy type of person. So we do get different types of people. We get a serious type of person. We get someone who thinks a lot. But for you, it's the happy type of energy. So I feel like maybe you like smiling, or people love your smile. They'll tell you that. Or they just, when you're such a person that when you enter the room, it just everything around the people around, when you enter a room, for example, and there are people in that room, right? So the people will suddenly feel a change of energy once you step in. Okay, everything becomes vibrant and radiating with sun. That's how it feels, and that's how your energy is, because that's who you are. Okay, and it doesn't take long for you to kind of let me try to bring this up. Okay. Right. So it doesn't take long for you to bring happiness in people's life. It's like as if you have the key to it. if someone is really upset, and I'm getting this, the Three of Swords energy is the way you make other people feel. I'm not feeling this for you because this was right next to it. So I feel like you somehow attract people into your life who are going through a particular situation, who are not very happy internally, or they're going through something. And it kind of feels here like it kind of becomes like your purpose in life in a way, where because you are the sun, right? You've got so much positivity in you. You just need to open up a little bit of yourself for the other person to feel your warmth. Okay, that much light you have within you. So you are a very, very powerful soul here. I'm saying Pawan. I don't feel that you probably realize this because I'm seeing a lot of confusion as well here within you, but that's who you are. And probably if you ask someone else how they feel around you, some people could be feeling intimidated as well by your presence because, we cannot look directly at the sun, can we? We can look directly at the moon, and the moon represents a lot of confusion out there, which is also part of you. But when you are glowing, when you are at your highest, when you're the most positive out there, people find it difficult to match to your energy and level. Because, like I said, we cannot look at the sunlight directly. And that's how I'm feeling for you. So I feel like from the soul's perspective, you attract such people in your life who are going through difficulties and situations. And for you, it's just your kind words. Sometimes it's also just your presence, it's your healing touch here that makes a person feel healed in a lot of ways here. So you do have a very, very strong purpose. And I feel like, Pawan, you need to realize your power. You probably, I'm seeing with the other cards over here, you've not yet realized your strength. You've not realized how powerful and strong you are. And I hope this reading, of course, does ignite something within you to make you realize this so you can see your worth. Okay? Because I feel here that a lot of you are not seeing your self-worth. You, um, So some of you could be feeling a little bit like a victim, okay? You could be in this victim mode for some of you watching. Or it could be where you feel tied up because of your circumstances, situation, or it's just, there could be a lot of mental confusion as well. So you need a lot of clarity in your life. But Pawan, you don't realize that you have so much of strength within you. There could be people around you whom you look up to or feel like, wow, I wish I was like that person. They are so confident, they're so clear in their head. But actually, let me tell you, they are not. They are not, Palwan. They're just putting on this mask. You're rather more clear. You're more sorted than those people around you here. But when you're looking at others, maybe, you're comparing it and kind of feel like your life is more, you feel more trapped. And there could be some comparisons going on here in your head. And here, your guides, your spirits really want to tell you who you really are. This is not you. You're not a confused person. There could be some people around you who've told you that, oh, Palwan, why are she so confused? Why don't you have the clarity? Why don't you have that fire within you? They could have told you this and made you feel confused. This is not you, okay? This is not you, Palwan. You are the sun, and you need to remember this. That's why I'm keeping this upside down, because I don't want you to even think you're ever a confused person. You are not. You have a lot of clarity. You have a beautiful insight. You are also the justice, Palwan. You know what is right and what is wrong. And for you, the beautiful part is if you believe in something, you will stick by it. You stand by people who you feel are right. You stand by situations that you think are correct. Okay. And that is beautiful. That is so beautiful. You do not stand by situations or people who are false. And whether that means you need to go through a trial yourself, you will go through it, Pawan. That's who you are. And I feel like, yes, some of you have probably your soul does feel a bit weak. Okay, with the Six of Swords here, you just want that peace and calmness in your life because, I think for some of you, situation or life has not been very easy. It's not the same for everyone, but for some of you, it's been more heavier than needed, and you just feel like you need to move towards calmer waters here, and you are moving towards it. Okay, you are moving towards it, and I feel like, if you just remember, Palwan, that you are the sun, you are the strength, you are the power, that will also give you the courage out there to not put your head down and to move towards calmer water, but to move towards the calmer water like this justice, that's standing by what is right. So I appreciate that every time you cannot radiate like the sun, but then do not even be in the confused state for too long, because that's not who you are. All right. I feel like you could be someone who likes to avoid conflicts. Okay, although you have the justice type of energy within you, you somehow want to avoid the conflicts in your life. You prefer peace and harmony than actually facing obstacles or facing difficult people here in your life. But that is also who you are, Palwan. You are someone here who's meant to face obstacles. You're meant to deal with difficult people. And the more you do that, the more you're going to come in your power and realize your strength. Okay, so don't run away from situations, face them, deal with them, even though no matter how difficult the person or situation is. And we have it a workaholic. So you're very, very hardworking individual. You're someone who stays committed to who you are. And once you commit yourself to something, once you tell someone you're going to do it, you actually do it. Whether it takes more than 24 hours to even complete a task, whether it means that you're going to have few sleepless nights, but for you, commitment, your word means a lot. Especially things like if you've promised someone something, you will make sure you're going to do it as much as possible. Interestingly, I'm seeing a lot of swords energy over here. So you are meant to be someone who is a very intellectual person, okay, who's a very intelligent person, who's also very supposed to be very good in the communication, whether it is written or oral. And it is more beneficial for you as well, Palwan, if you think things through more rationally rather than emotionally, because I feel emotionally sometimes could take away your power. Okay, but if you think things through in a more rational manner, in a more intellectual manner, that is going to make you closer here towards your power, so that also your words, your mind is your strength. If you think emotions are strength, your emotions are there needed so that you could empathize with other people. For you, that's the role of emotions in your life. But if you're giving your emotions more importance than this, that is making you a little bit weak. Okay, Palwan, so trust your mind. Trust your inner strength. That will take you places. Okay, Pawan, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe and help grow this channel. If you like a personal reading, you'd like to learn tarot cards, or you'd like to join my Patreon page, you can find all the details in the description box below. And I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Goodbye. Welcome, Paltu. It's an honor for me to do a reading for you today. Today's reading, we're going to look into who you really are. Before starting, Paltu, if any of you are interested in a personal reading, you'd like to learn tarot cards, or if you'd like to join my Patreon page where you have access to exclusive 18+ readings, you can find all the details in the description box below. Okay, let me now invite your guardian angels, spirit guides, your angels to please come to me. Please speak to me. Please speak to my guides and tell me Paltu who they really are, who Paltu really are. Paltu would be beneficial if you close your eyes and continue meditating on this question so you can connect with the energy while I'm shuffling the cards. Okay, Paltu, let's see who you really are. Paltu, who you really are. Okay. And I need one more card. Please guide and tell me who Paltu really is. Wow, I've got so many cards here, but I don't think I have enough space, so I'll somehow need to manage that here. You've had so many cards. We have here the Three of Wands, King of Wands, High Priestess, Empress, okay, Impasse, Three of Cups, Knight of Cups, image number 36, and image number 29. Okay. Well, anyways, I need to cover this up a little bit because of the scene. So let me try to do this horizontally if I can. Yeah, works well. Thank you, my angels. Okay. got a different setting today, so I wasn't really sure how the cards are going to fit in, but thank you, my angels. This works really well. Pile 3. So I did feel really, really inclined to do this reading to find out who you really are. Because, as a soul, with our experiences, sometimes we think we're someone else, but at the core, this is who you are, okay? And pile 3, at the end of the reading, if you do enjoy this, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe and help grow this channel. It would mean a lot. Thank you. So let me just feel the energy of this, pile 2. So there is a lot of fire and a lot of water here that we're seeing, okay? There is this feeling of having extreme high emotions out there. So you could be someone here who, at the core, you're a very, very sensitive and emotional person who is a true empath and for whom emotions works wonders. You connect with people as well more on an emotional level. And that is very crucial and very important for you. And I feel like for you, from a soul perspective, when you take decisions more on an emotional level or on a more spiritual level, you get the answers in a very magical way. So I feel like, a lot of you could be quite spiritual watching this. So magic is something that plays a very important part in your life because you see magic in everything. You find magic in everything. For example, here, for some of you, even when you're looking at the clouds, I feel the clouds here could be talking to you. And wow, I have never noticed this before. Okay, but can you see here, we have your let initials, C and M. Okay, over here. So that's what I mean. You could get hidden messages out of nowhere. And so you are someone, you're very, very tuned into your spirituality and your higher self. So if you feel somewhere, pile 2, that life has transformed you and you're not feeling that, it's best for you to kind of come back to your spiritual or religious part, whatever you believe in, to connect more to your inner self. And that will make you feel more in line with life. Okay. So people for you are important, but at the same time, I feel you also need time for yourself. You need time here for yourself because you need to grow a lot spiritually, and that usually happens when we spend time on our own, like meditating, reading things through. So you need that time here for yourself, that me time. And for somehow I feel like for you, you kind of come alive more at night. I'm seeing a lot of night over here. So you're someone here where maybe you get messages at night. On when it's nighttime, you get more active. I feel like you could be various age groups watching this, but those of you where you feel that you like to party or you like to go out or you've passed through that stage in life, I feel that whatever age you were in where you could party a lot, you could have been awake the whole night. You loved it. You're more like a night owl over here. Night here means a lot, and everywhere I'm seeing this, you connect a lot with the moon. Okay, the moon here, the moon cycles here as well would be talking to you, to your soul, would be talking to your body here. So pay attention to the moon. That would mean a lot to you. Now, people are very important for you, pile 2. As much as you spend time here on your own to gain your spiritual strength, you need people around you as well to make you happy. You're coming across as an extroverted soul. You're not meant to be an introverted person. You're meant to be out there. You're meant to be there for people, doing things, enjoying life. So it's this beautiful balance here that I'm seeing that needs to be created. The balance between your inner spiritual world, at the same time, the balance of going out there, being with the world and creating something out there with the world. Okay. Now, there is the side to you as well, pile 2, that is very, very sexual. Right, the wands here definitely deals a lot with sexuality. At the same time here we had this, I'll just give a quick glimpse, image number 29, that speaks a lot about it. So you'll be tested a lot in your life, I feel, tested with your attraction, tested with your I can't remember the word. Yes, tested with your temptation. Okay, so you'll be faced with situations here in your life or people in your life that will tempt you a lot, and that is going to test you. It will test you morally, whether are you on the right path in life or not, because for you a big challenge in your life would be testing your temptations, right? So clearly, like I said, who you're meant to be is you're meant to be a very who you truly are is this very spiritual person, but spirituality for you is not leaving the whole world and just sitting under a tree. No, spirituality for you is being on your own, picking up that skills and maybe passing it around and still living your life, not leaving your life here. Okay. Now with the Empress here, I feel that for you family and children as well could mean a lot and be very important for you in this life. Because you have a very nurturing feeling out there with the Empress. Nurturing for you is very important. We also have the Knight of Cups, Three of Cups, expressing love. Um, that expression of love for you is who you are. So for you, I feel Pal too is when you make decisions here intellectually, when you make decisions here by thinking things through logically, but it might hurt you emotionally, it doesn't really work out for you for some reason, I feel. For you, making decisions from your heart, making decisions from your energy, your impulsiveness, that really talks to you and speaks to you. And I feel like in your lifetime, you see the consequences of that. Whenever you've taken steps rationally, you've seen the consequences of that. It's kind of felt like it's tied you up. It felt like, okay, what did I do? I thought I was doing the right thing, although it did not feel right, but I thought about this true. I thought it true. I understood that if I do X, this is the consequence. If I take Y step, these are the consequences. And I definitely took the right step, so why am I not happy? So that's the situation I feel for you. And that's something I feel you will learn in your lifetime that your instinct, your intuition is spot on. Okay. And I'm seeing you as well to be someone very, very protective of your loved ones, your family, your friends. You have this very protective and nurturing energy here. For some of you, especially if you're older, to someone out there, I feel you get more protective about that person, whether you feel you're more emotionally mature than them or by age. It kind of makes me feel that you tend to be a bit more protective out there. But yeah, it's this very um, deep emotional feeling. You feel for things, you feel for people very, very deeply. And depth, this depth of yours is very, it makes you alive. If there is no depth, whether it's in any relationship as well, if there is no communication, if you don't feel that deep connection with someone, you just cannot sustain. A lot of you, I'm getting this water sign or fire sign out there because that's how deep you're coming across to be. So for you, you either love someone or they don't exist for you. Okay, that's the energy. Yeah, you could be nice to people, that's there, but it's very extreme energy here where I feel towards you, and you go to your gut instinct. So sometimes for no reason you might not like someone, or sometimes for no reason you just get very, very attracted out there to someone. So it's extreme situations and conditions out there I'm feeling for you. The other situation, like I mentioned here with this card, is your soul is gets very attracted out there towards sexuality as well. So a lot of you could be very attracted towards the opposite sex, or they find you very attractive. So there's this constant push and pull. So you will probably be someone who will have, many love stories or complicating love stories, or, there's a lot of people out there who gets attracted towards you. So there is this constant love would be a constant situation in your life. Okay. And you will come across beautiful lovers. You'll also come across lovers who are not good for you. That's how I'm feeling for you. So love for you is something that is very important, and it's going to be very important as well in this lifetime. So for you, when they say, I breathe love, that's exactly who you are, I feel. And I won't be surprised. We have so many trees here. Some of you could be in third party situations as well, that you get very pulled towards, because clearly, like I said, love for you means a lot. And sometimes, you get attracted to someone who is already in another commitment, but you feel this strong soulmate connection with them, which I feel easily it can be done with who you are at a soul level. All right, pal two, I hope you resonated with this reading. If you did, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe and help grow this channel. If you like a personal reading, you'd like to learn tarot course, or join my Patreon page, you can find all the details in the description box below. And I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Goodbye. Welcome, Pal 3. It's an honor for me to do a reading for you today. Today's reading, we're going to look into who you really are. Before starting Pal 3, and if you're interested in a personal reading, you'd like to learn tarot cards, or if you'd like to join my Patreon page where you'll have access to exclusive 18 plus readings, you can find all the details in the description box below. So let me now invite your guardian angels, spirit guides, your angels to please come to me. Please speak to my guides and tell me who you really are. Please guide and tell me who Pal 3 really is, please. Pal 3 be beneficial if you close your eyes and meditate on this while I'm shuffling the cards. So that will help you to connect more with the energy. Okay. So angels, please guide and tell me who Pal 3 really is, please. Please guide and tell me who Pal 3 really is. Who Pal 3 really are, who Pal 3 really is. Don't know which one is correct, so I'm using both. Right. Let's go ahead and tell me about Pal 3, please. Okay. So we have here the Devil, Death, Four of Pentacles, Destiny, image number 21, Ten of Cups, Forgiveness, and Three of Pentacles. So Pile 3, before starting, if at the end of the reading you do enjoy this video, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe and help grow this channel. It would mean a lot. Thank you. So I'll just tune into this beautiful energy here. I am getting this beautiful blend in this because I feel like for a lot of you, this is like a blend between Pile 1 and Pile 2. Okay, so some of you maybe could be attracted to both of them. And the reason I feel is this beautiful blend because I'm seeing like a practical side in you as well as the water side in you. And you are coming across as someone, Pile 3, who thinks a lot before making a move or taking a step. You're very cautious, all right? I don't see you as a very impulsive soul here. And with the Death card as well, it's a very, it's a very gradual movement. You will think things through before actually taking any major step. And for you, that works well. That works really well. I do feel for some of you that, money, finances could be very, very crucial, very important for you. Either probably you grew up in an environment where money could have been an issue, or somewhere down the line, you know that this has an effect, it's impacting your life, or, you understand the value of it. Okay, that's what I feel. I feel like you understand the value and your soul is moving towards growth or financial abundance. And I do feel like there will come a point where you're going to have a lot of money, right? And you're moving towards that. You're definitely moving towards that. And things are going to improve for you because that's how your soul was meant to go through. Your soul was meant to experience lack of money. Your soul was meant to experience what it meant living, where you're worried about money. But then you start working towards it and you start overcoming the fear of money. And once you overcome the fear of money, you're going to have so much of it, Pile 3, that it's going to, again, not mean much to you. Okay, so a major focus of your soul is finances for some reason, I feel. And the thing is, I feel who you really are, okay, is you are someone who wish that you do not have to worry about anything. You're someone who is actually a very relaxed soul. And I'm also seeing a lot of spirituality out there within you. Because with the forgiveness card here, I feel, and the purple here speaks to me, it's making me feel like you understand what spirituality is. And you would prefer in this lifetime, at least, to be more spiritual. Okay, with the destiny, you could be also very, very religious out there where I'm seeing this. And what you've always wanted is just peace in your life. You want a family life. Um, you want everything to be in harmony in your life where you don't need to worry here about anything else happening. But it's like life has forced you, maybe in a way, to understand that if we are in this physical world, we also need money to survive. And if we had more than enough money, not just our life, we could make other people's life as well much easier. So that's why I feel you've taken a while here to understand the importance of finances in your life. You could have been very content, but you understand that this contentment was not enough because maybe now you just don't have to serve yourself. You need to serve other people as well. You need to support other people as well in your life. And that has now forced you to step up and to look at money differently. Okay. But who you really are, I'm seeing it's like this 10 of Cups. Okay, you just want a family. You just want everything to be peaceful in your life. And you understand that if everybody thought the same way about finances, if everyone was not running after money, they all would be in this much similar situation where they'll be very, very content with their surroundings here. But because you have the pressure of society as well, in a way that, in order to have a better life, you need that money. You've started working. Your soul has understood the practicality of this life. I'll say that. Okay. Otherwise, I'm seeing you as someone here who is just a deeply spiritual, kind person. Okay. I am sensing though that your soul has a very high tolerance threshold. And that makes me feel also that you sometimes stay in a situation longer than required because I'm feeling you with the devil like a karmic bond, and next to it the death card. You take a lot of time, pile 3, to step out of situation or circumstances that are not serving you. And that's because you have such a kind heart. You forgive. I'm seeing you that you're constantly forgiving this narcissist or this karmic person here in your life. And because of that, it's kind of delayed your own progress in life here because you're so nice, you're so forgiving here that somehow your life was put on hold for a while. But the Four of Pentacles, I feel like your life had a long pause. You could have been much further. You could have been much further in your career. You could have been much further in your spirituality if you did not have your something binding you. I'm going to bring up another clarifier for that. Please guide and tell me a little bit more about the devil card, please. Oh my God. Pile 3. We have another devil here. And I'm going to read out what it says here because it strongly must be a message for a lot of you. Jealousy or trouble, able to break the chains that are binding you or holding you back. And we have the strength card, inner strength, confrontation with yourself and other people. So, oh my, I was just thinking of it. So what if another devil comes up and there it is? Freaks me out sometimes, but wow. So, okay, so your soul is kind of karmically attached here to another soul. All right. Whether you recognize this pattern or not, but it is. And you are getting this inner strength here to break free from the situation and chain. And once you do, you're going to feel so much more. It's like you're trying to find this peace in life, but because you're stuck in that particular situation or circumstances, you're not able to fully experience this 10 of Cups energy, this peaceful energy. And I feel here you are slowly breaking free from that. You're gaining the courage and the strength to break free from that particular situation or person. And destiny is going to come into play. Things are going to change for you. And once you come into that power, once you come into this energy of breaking free out there, you are going to be connected again to someone, your soulmate, but in a more non-toxic manner. Okay, in a very healthy manner out there. Because right now I feel your soul has so far experiences only toxic people. Okay, and I feel here maybe for a lot of you as well, you want a child. So it's all kind of linked. And I'm feeling here like this is where you are and this is where your soul is going to go or wants to be. And I kind of felt a little futuristic, although I meant here to say who you really are. But I feel like who you really are has kind of been overshadowed because of this karmic presence in your life. It's taken away who you really are. Who you really are is this peaceful person who has a very big heart, who has such a strong potential in gaining their financial abundance as well. But because you've not been in this healthy environment, is also always kept you to the minimum. Okay, so things are going to change for you. Destiny is going to come into play. Your angels, your guides are going to help you. You need to pray to them as well if you want anything to change in your life. And I feel that you're going to have this healthy relationship that you're looking for, and your finances are going to improve drastically once you are in this healthy environment. And you're going to feel like you've had the rebirth. Okay, with this, I'm feeling like you're a child again, you're being reborn again. I'm sensing with this, you know. So you are a beautiful soul, Paltry, as I felt that right in the beginning, right? But I feel here this karma with this person had to be cleared, and hence why. But you were just so tied up with this person. I mean, twice we've had devil as well. You were so tied up with this person that you were not able to even see who you are. You know, you had lost touch with who you are, Paltry. And I feel like it was a cycle. Every time you finally got free, again you got entangled with another situation. So here you're finally going to get free, and this is who you are. You are this beautiful, beautiful person who loves their freedom and who gives a lot of space as well to someone else, who is so comforting, so supportive. You're always there for people. You know, you're always there to help people and to help them not just emotionally, financially as well, if you had those resources. So far, I feel like probably you've never had those resources, so you had to think about only yourself. You were not able to help someone else financially because you do not have more than enough. But I feel like you are very, very soon here. The Destiny card, let me just bring up a little bit clarity on the Destiny card, please. Don't tell me the Wheel of Fortune will come out. Okay. Six of Pentacles, see? Five of Pentacles. So you're going to move from this Five of Pentacles to the Six of Pentacles. There has been a delay for you, Paltry, but you are going to start having a raise. You are going to start having this financial income as well coming into your life. And you're not going to feel this lack of money anymore. You're not going to feel lack of love. You're not going to feel the lack of money. You're going to start feeling complete happiness and bliss in your life, because this is who you really are. You'll be done with clearing off and washing off all those karma. Okay, and you're going to get the best that you've ever deserved. Beautiful. So this really kind of changed for you, Paltry. It's meant to be who you really are, but I've kind of felt like I've done a future prediction here for you. But like I said, a future prediction is going to finally reconnect you to who you really are, and you're going to feel more at peace with yourself, more at ease with yourself, and you're going to realize that, okay, this is actually who I am, and so far I've been living a life of being someone's shadow. You know, so you're going to come out of the shadow and be standing up here for yourself. Beautiful. All right, Paltry, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe and help grow this channel. If you like a personal reading, you'd like to learn tarot cards, you'd like to join my Patreon page, you can find all the details in the description box below. And I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Goodbye.